take a shower. It's Monday, and this entire week I need to study for a final exam. My exam's on Friday from 7 to 10 p.m, which is so late, but it is Monday. I have the entire week to study. It's for my elective, and my elective is Italian. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna print out like a schedule and write what to do on what days. I think I'm gonna start with the last chapter because I couldn't go to class for the last chapter because I was kind of in the hospital. So I think I'm gonna do that because I'm assuming that's gonna be the hardest part for me. I think I'm gonna have to print out something first. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna study. Let's make a schedule. So I'm assuming we got up to 7. Which one is nicer? Oh, why does that look green? Okay. 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 So if we're going by units, I need to do the hardest ones here because they need more attention. And then geography. Oh, plus common knowledge. The thing is with Italian is there's no like trick to learning this. It's you have to memorize vocabs and all that, grammar. I think that's what's gonna be a bit hard. I did notice though that it's very similar to French, so that's been helping a lot. I think I'm gonna make tteokbokki, spicy rice cakes, but I'm gonna use the rice papers instead. And I'm also gonna put ramen noodles in it. I'm too lazy to get a bowl of water, so we're just gonna... So I figured that because I couldn't really do my original plan for my last video, might as well talk about my first year. So my first year, I'm technically not done. I have one final, as I said, but for my actual program, because this is a final for just my elective, I'm technically done year 1 for my program. Overall, didn't really like it. Felt very underwhelming, like the point where I felt like I wasn't learning, if that makes sense. So I was very restless because I felt like I should be, you know, learning. I don't know, like to me, CJEP seemed harder. Harder is not the word, maybe more fulfilling. But I'm assuming it's because it's year 1 and it's all like the intro classes and that's why I'm bored, but... Yeah, I remember I went to visit my old teacher in CJEP because my best friend, she's still there with that same teacher. And I remember telling her that like I was so bored. I'm so bored in uni, I'm doing nothing. And she was telling me that it's very common for the students who, you know, were a bit stronger in CJEP, because she was saying that, you know, they're used to like working nonstop, you know, producing things. And then when you get to uni, you kind of just like stop. And it's more like a revision. My program is basically what I did in CJEP. So I did know I was already gonna go back to the basics, but it doesn't even feel like I went back to the basics. It just feels like we're doing nothing. So what my teacher said does make sense, because I remember explaining this to someone, I can't remember who it was, but I was saying that like for 2 years I was sprinting, you know, like academically for like projects and all. I get to uni, someone just trips me and is like, walk, you know? And then every time I try to sprint again, they just keep tripping me and it's like, walk. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of my year 1, but I'm hoping it's different year 2. It feels like I did nothing for a whole year. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have went into it with expectations, even though the expectations were low. But next semester I applied and I got into a minor, which I'm very excited about. I still don't know if I should reveal, you know, where I go to school and the program I'm in. I mean, there's not that many options here, so I mean, if you figure it out, good for you, but I don't want to like be associated with my school on the internet, at least, because, you know, internet's a scary place. Like, one day I'm probably gonna get canceled and then I'm gonna get kicked out of school. Probably don't want to do that, you know. Anyways. You're on my bookshelf, so I hope. I was studying. I'm doing unit 6. I'm almost done. I was like at the end writing like the vocab words. I lost power. I don't really know what to do. I don't want to go to a cafe because it's gonna be crowded and I have to buy something. I don't want to buy anything. I can go to my brother's house, but he's at work. I can't really enter his home. While we're waiting, this is what I did for the map because I can't print it. What I did was I wrote the regions and the capital for each regions. If I look at the map, I start like from left to right, up to down. So if I look at the map and if I just memorize this, I'll know what is what. And to remember the things, I had to like make a trick. So Piemonte, T, Torino. Liguria has a G, so G, Genova. Emilia Romagna, Bologna. Toscana is a flavor for Mr. Pretzel. A pretzel is fried. Fried is F, Firenze. Umbria sounds like umbrella. Umbrella is parapluie, so parapluie starts with a P, so Perugia. Yeah. Another one is Puglia, Poo. We need the Pooh is a bear. Bear starts with a B, so berry. Yeah. So that's all I got for now. I still got the rest to do, figure out these tricks. But this is so dumb.
so tired.